Robert Kiyosaki, the author for Rich Dad Poor Dad, put out a video where he was talking about 6 words you need to know if you want to become successful or achieve financial freedom. And he was like 95% of graduates have no idea what a financial statement is. And those 6 words are: number one, income; number two, expense; number three, assets; and number four, liability. And the last 2 words are cash flow. And I 100% agree with him that, for me, I believe if you need to make it in life, you need to know the difference between two things. And he didn't mention this one, but here is it. You need to know what capital gains and what cash flow is. These are two different things. And here is it. Capital gains, the gains you make from selling something, from buying and selling. So let's assume you buy a home for $200,000 and you renovate the house, you make it better, you add a lot of things, you buy furniture, you fully furnish the place, and then you resell it for, let's say, $500,000. That profit margin you make on it is capital gains. So it's the same thing that happens for having a shop. You buy it at this price, you sell it at a higher price. Those are capital gains. From flipping homes, flipping cars, all those things are capital gains. However, cash flow is having an asset that keeps giving you money on a regular basis without affecting your capital. So let's say the same home, let's say you buy it for $200,000 and then you renovate it and increase its value on the market. However, you don't flip it, but you put it out for rent. So now you have an asset which is worth about $500,000, because if you were to resell it, that would have been the price. But now you have an asset that's worth $500,000, but it is bringing you income on the daily basis. So at the end of every month, your tenants would pay you an amount of money, and that is what we call cash flow. So it's the same thing with renting out. Maybe let's say you have a generator you give out for rent. You have machines that are used for a combined harvester for harvesting on farms and all those things. So that is what cash flow is. So the key to success is moving away from capital gains to cash flow, because for capital gains, you always have to keep selling to clients, you always have to get new people. But cash flow helps a lot because it's on autopilot and you don't have to affect your assets that you have. You don't have to sell it out. And it's the same thing with subscriber based approach, which now is a new thing and it helps a lot. So for Netflix, instead of doing you a one time selling, you have a subscription based product that is cash flow, because they know at the end of every month this amount of money will be rolling in and they don't have to go and get new clients. I don't know if you understand. So just keep in mind that if you want to achieve financial freedom, you need to know how to control cash flow to those.